like, what is the point of debates? Like, you calling me some names or you saying your opinion is not right and I'm saying your opinion is right. What is productive? हो क्या रहा है उसमें से? There is nothing productive, right?
Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel B.I.R.A and this is Pranav Pawaskar to your service and has brought a new ever episode of Mitra that is episode 27, and today we have Chirag Kajale, who is an author, writer and also a stand-up comedian and also many more. So please make sure you check out this episode till the end. और अगर नए हो तो सब्सक्राइब कर दो यार प्लीज, क्योंकि मोस्ट ऑफ देम सब्सक्राइब नहीं करते हो तुम लोग. तो प्लीज मेक श्योर यू सब्सक्राइब टू द चैनल एंड एंजॉय दिस वीडियो. Toodles. Yeah. So this is her first podcast with us. So
Congratulations.
Before we begin with the actual thing, what do you think? How do you feel right now? Are you nervous, worried, or anything?
Are you more pressured than me?
No, I'm not.
On a secondary base or a secondary purpose, I was worried that before taking care of you, I would have to think about her first. But a moment ago, we had a podcast, so now she is a little bit more confident. So, but obviously, or अगर इस podcast के बाद मैं जिंदा रहा तो please make sure you subscribe to the channel. So yeah, Chirag man, hi, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
And
thank you for inviting me.
My pleasure. While Chirag, you write, you write poem, and you write different stories and everything. Even you have wrote for big politicians. How it all started?
Okay, so I will just give you a bit of my early history. So my journey started up with, I was a really shy but a mischievous kid. So I wasn't a kid who used to go to fights or used to be on either end of a fight, but I was a kid who would say, oh, aisa bola. So I was basically the politician who used to aag lagata tha sabko. But I was a really good speaker, I feel. I used to be a really spontaneous speaker. I never knew the concept of paper and pen. So till the age of, I would say 17 or 18, I didn't knew this concept of repeating per se.
And how old are you right now?
I'm 19.
Wow.
I would turn 20 next January 21st.
Okay, great.
So then what I did was, lockdown hit. And everything went, I couldn't perform anywhere. And Zoom calls feel really shitty,
But what were you doing? You were doing stand-up?
Yeah, I was doing stand-up. I was doing full-time stand-up. I used to perform, 3 shows in a day. I used to perform at B.I.R.A, then at Thane, then at Gambhir.
I think when you had visited my house for Manjri's purpose, that time you were doing.
Yeah, I was doing stand-up. So I did a ton of stand-up, in English, in Marathi, and Hindi. But then lockdown happened and I was like, I don't have an art. And I was free the whole day, and the first 4 or 5 months of my lockdown was just me sleeping. I used to sleep from, let's say, 11 o'clock in the morning to 4 or 5 in the evening. And that made me think, what am I doing? People were on my social media sharing my jokes and saying, Chirag, you're doing well, you're a nice stand-up, you're this. But I was like, what am I doing right now? That to all is in my past, right? So then I realized, I have to do something, because as I said, empty head is a devil's workshop.
Yeah.
I didn't want that to happen. So what I did was, at that time, economy was a mess. And I was really politically aware. So I wrote something on economy, how the economy is a mess and how it would take time to recover. But it was really shitty because it was, our speaking English and our writing English are 2 different things. When I say speaking, I use the word na a lot. Aisa hota hai na. So I use that while my writing as well. I used previously.
Okay.
And I didn't know the concept of and. Because while speaking, you don't say and utna zyada. You just say and you stop and
pause,
and
it's while writing it doesn't.
While writing, you need a bit of and, you need commas. Firstly, I didn't understand. Till 10th, I was like, punctuations का जरूरत ही क्या है? If I am saying hi, it's hi. Hi with an exclamation mark doesn't mean hi, right? It means hi, right? Yeah. But then when I started writing, I realized that these things also have an purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
because
then,
while you reading it, it's different, but when your readers read it, it's different.
Exactly. You
So
know
with
what?
punctuations and everything, it's very proper.
Exactly. What happens is when you write something, na, that something is your baby. And ना हर एक माँ को उसका बच्चा क्यूट ही लगता है. हाँ. वो कितना भी बुरा दिखे वो क्यूट ही लगता है. Like, अभी भी अपने मम्मी को जाके पूछिए मम्मी में कैसा लगता हो तुम कितने भी बुरे दिखते हो मम्मी बोलेगी वाह मेरा बेटा क्या दिखता है. पॉइंट है. बट वो ऑडियंस को पता है कि नहीं ये अच्छा नहीं दिखता. ऑडियंस नहीं लाइक मारेगा तुम्हारे पोस्ट पे. प्रणव नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट यू.
बट लिटरली फॉर अ मोमेंट मेरे से पैरों में चंदा मेरा ऐसा लिटरली चल रहा था 2 सेकंड के लिए एंड देन अगेन दैट कोलैप्स बिकॉज़ दिस सेड नॉट अबाउट यू.
So that happened, and then I realized let's write. And I published my first poem around around March or March नहीं उसके बाद थोड़ा in June July में I published my first poem. When Prime Minister Modi started those 8 p.m. talks, the talk shows. I started that, and I got really good response. People were like, and what happens is तुम लोग first time कुछ करते हो ना, you get a nice response. People पहले time ताली बजाने आते हैं. She relates to it, I guess.
because our channel we uploaded our video during the same time during COVID happened and
April 2020.
and first video 500 views.
600.
500 views in first day, first 24 hours.
Yeah.
And we had a plan to upload one video one day. Because we were a big team that time. And I was like, oh bro, oh my god.
ऐसा होता है तो क्या अपने ऐसे subscribers
Yeah, and like rub was it. And we crossed 120 subscribers, man, in a day. And I was happy. I was the happiest person in the world. मैं honestly lockdown था इसलिए नहीं तो मैं घर पे जाके मधुरा बोलता भाई तू गले मिल बात अपलोड. But नहीं. Next day we uploaded another video. 200 views. Maybe a bad video. So we uploaded another video. 100 views. 4th day 50. फिर समझ में आ गया कि नहीं ब्रो अपना गलत है कुछ तो प्रॉब्लम है. तो then and it took a lot of time.
So that's the thing ना. So मेरे को क्या लगा कि I write really well poetry लगता है. So I was like अभी poetry लिखते हैं मतलब. I felt कि अभी poetry crack कर लिया है. I can write poetry. So I wrote poetry and my first 5 or 6 poetries did really well. Everyone was sharing all their stories. Everyone was doing this and that. And I was like fuck ये हो गया. अपने को अपना याया बूट वाला moment मिल गया है. अभी हम लोग भी दिखेंगे Appetite में perform करते हुए. But then I realized after a time, people were just, what I hate is Instagram should remove this feature of liking a message. I fucking hate that feature because every time I used to send someone something, people used to just like that message. And I was like, you can read it, right? You can just read it and tell me it's shit to shit. If it's good, it's good.
इसका भी WhatsApp version भी है. People will send you a thumbs up.
Yeah. Exactly my point. And I used to think, I'm doing इतना मेहनत यार. I'm sending it to 100 people and only 2 or 3 are replying back. Then I realized, this game is, I have to do something else. So I started listening to Galip, I started reading Rumi. And after that I got a perspective, I understood what the audience want. And I wrote, उसके बाद का poem I wrote was on my school. Because I knew I had a shitty time at school and I knew everyone else also had a shitty time at school.
So perfect one to write on.
So
and then everyone will end up relating it.
Exactly. So I wrote that poem, I published it, and it got blasted. It was blasted. Like the girls on which I had like a massive crush on school were DMing me saying, Chirag, you're writing so well. And I was like, oh, Zakir Khan ho gaya.
ऐसे तो मैं सब पर यहाँ पर पिघल गया.
And literally, like they were like, Chirag, it's so nice. And I was seeing stories shared on accounts which are like 8,000, 9,000 followers. And Instagram has this feature where you can see किसने your post share किया है. So वो देखा and देखिए हिंदी नहीं हो रहा है जा रहा है. I was like bro ये मुझे मिल गया है because of formula अभी इससे ही सब करना है. So that's how my writing thing started. Then I enrolled myself for a journalism course at Thana College. And उसके बाद I have one of my professors, I need to give him a shout out here. His name is Prashant Dharmani. That guy from the day one, he started saying, keep writing. If you, he used to ask in every lecture, कोई कुछ लिख रहा है क्या? If you don't write, you guys are shit. You should write. Why aren't you writing? you should write, and one day मैं इतना frustrated हो गया कि ये मुझे हर दिन आके क्यों बेइज्जत कर रहा है। एक दिन मैं लिख लिया, बोला नहीं कैसे भी हो जाए लिखेंगे, and I wrote something and I shared it with him.
What was it?
I don't remember it. I guess it was a course that we attended, and it was like a review of that course. And he was impressed. He was like, "Oh, you write well." And I was like, "Write well क्या होता है? Writing है. Textbook में जो लिखा हुआ होता है वैसे ही लिखा है मैंने." And then he started explaining. He's saying, "You should do this. You should read this." So from that point onwards till now, every morning I try to read the Times of India. I try to read the Indian Express. I try to read at least 50 pages of a book every day. वो नहीं होता, but I try to do that. Because you know, he says something that's really interesting. He says the more you read, that gives you the power to write more, and the more you listen, it gives you the power to speak more.
That's where I relate with podcasts. After listening a lot of podcasts,
I would like to ask you that how this line or quote or what he says has affected you.
It affected me tremendously, you know, because I used to think कि मुझे सब आता है. I had this worst attitude, and I guess I still have it a bit of thinking कि I know all that. But it's not true, and I have figured it out, and I'm trying to, you know, it's कोई भी चीज़ एक दिन में नहीं ना छूटती. Time लगता है वो attitude से आगे आने के लिए. So now what I do is, if anyone says ना कि I know more than you, I say कि बताओ मुझे और आपको क्या और आता है. I don't say कि तू ऐसे कैसे बोल सकता है. आओ बैठो बात करते हैं क्या आपको और आता है. So I used to be an intense debater at school. Like I have been a really nice debater, and I was invited to Vidhan Sabha as well to debate on certain topics. So and I realized it one day that what is the point of debates? Like you calling me some names, or you saying कि your opinion is not right, and I'm saying your opinion is right. What is productive? हो क्या रहा है उसमें से? There is nothing productive, right?
Yeah.
So what is better is we sitting like this and saying कि Chirag, I don't agree with this points. These are my points. And I taking 2 points from this, putting into my bag. You taking 2 points from my thing, putting into your bag. Both take home something, right?
Yes.
And at the end of the day, that's what there is this really interesting couplet by a poet. He says कि 3 लोगों को गोली मारी गई. पहले ने कहा राम, दूसरे ने कहा माओ, तीसरे ने कहा आलू. जब उनकी ऑटोप्सी रिपोर्ट निकली तब पता चला कि पहले 2 के पेट भरे हुए थे. मतलब पहले ने राम बोला क्योंकि उसका पेट भरा हुआ था, दूसरे ने माओ बोला उसके लिए उसका पेट भरा हुआ था, पर तीसरे ने आलू बोला क्योंकि उसका पेट भरा नहीं था. तो जब हम पेट भरने की बात पे आएंगे ना तब हम लोग डिस्कशन करेंगे, वरना झगड़े ही करते रहेंगे और उससे कुछ नहीं होगा. झगड़ों से कुछ प्रोडक्टिव निकलेगा ही नहीं.
So on a conclusion we can say that all those protesters which we have, इनको खाली पेट भेजो.
I'm not supporting that view.
That's the point which I came across. The joking anyways, but the thing is कि of course we should surely think about supporting. Maybe collaborating is one of the best thing. When you put 2 people together and talk about something and then come with a collaborative answer or solution. That
life is all about collaborating. Yeah. You marrying someone is basically collaboration for life, right?
Life, yeah.
The only thing is you don't say like, share and follow his account. उतना ही सिर्फ आप बोलते नहीं हो. But rest all is collaborating. What are your kids? They are a collaboration of things, right?
Yeah. Output of a collaboration.
Yeah. What am I? I am a collaboration of my parents, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So life is all about coexisting and collaborating. Like I don't understand why people are really, you know. Even I do it sometimes. I really hate a person, so I won't talk to him. So I don't understand you क्यों करना चाहिए, because you really miss the entire point of view of a person.
Exactly.
आपको नहीं पता चलता कि वो क्या सोच रहा है. If I hate her, even if she has good ideas, I would say कि नहीं ये अच्छा है.
It's just about our perception towards the other person, that we disagree with everything that he does or thinks or says.
We always set up prejudice कि इससे idea आ रहा है ना तो वो बुरा ही होगा. Why do we think like that? Like everyone has some good and some bad, right? So if you see, there is no word for good and evil. Good के लिए है, but evil के लिए word नहीं है in Hindi, because the concept good and evil comes from Christianity and Islam. So basically, Christianity and Islam says that at the end of your life, you are tested at a judgment day. Qayamat बोलते हैं उसको. Either you go to heaven or you go to hell. There is no other part. But when it comes to Hinduism, I'm an atheist, but I'm still talking about this. When it comes to Hinduism, Hinduism says that not everyone is completely good or completely bad. There is some good in bad, and there is some bad in good.
Yes.
So if you see all of those historical figures, they have some bad in them.
Yeah.
No person is 100% good.
Yeah.
Even Nelson Mandela must be having something bad in him. Even Gandhiji must be having.
He was not dead.
Yeah. So there must be something bad in these people too, right? So we can't we can't make binary. कि ये बुरा है ये अच्छा है.
So basically yin yang है.
Exactly. Or there is this famous saying that one person's freedom fighter is another person's terrorist. So it's like basically So for example, let's take our freedom fighters were freedom fighters for us because they were fighting for the independence of our country. But they were terrorists for British, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you look at it from a British point of view, you would think कि ये तो terrorist है, ये अपना territory capture करने को आ रहा है. But from an Indian perspective, they were who got us independence. Right?
Yeah.
So I think that's a really interesting point of view to look
Yeah,
at.
sure. I completely agree. The line has only made me stuck. I've stopped thinking for a moment, honestly. So great. And if you don't mind, just to freshen up the whole situation, because terrorism the baat hai. So why don't you tell us one of your poem or recite one of your poems?
Sure. I just need to use my phone.
Yeah, so the poem's name is Bas Ye Mil Jaye. It's about life, how life has become too fast. I would start the poem with a phrase from a movie. It says कि जिंदगी की इस दौड़ में दौड़ कर करना है, अगर यही जीना है दोस्तों को तो मरना है. So it talks about how everything is nowadays is materialistic. हम हर चीज का ब्रांड देखने जाते हैं. We don't buy shoes, we buy Nike shoes. Or we don't buy a phone, we buy an iPhone. So what's it all about? When you start something like this, कि बड़ा टीवी तो आ गया, पर वो देखने की फुर्सत कहाँ? बड़ी गाड़ी तो आ गई, पर उससे सफर करने वाले मुसाफिर कहाँ? बड़ा फ्रिज तो आ गया, पर अंदर की भूख अभी मिटी कहाँ? बड़े फॉलोअर्स तो मिल गए, पर 2 बजे के दोस्त मिले कहाँ? बड़ा फोन तो खरीद लिया और उस पर बात करने के लिए याद रहा. बड़ी किताबें तो खरीद ली और उनके लिए दिमाग में जगह रहा. बड़ी घड़ी तो खरीद ली और उसे देखने के लिए वक्त कहा. बड़ा मकान तो खरीद लिया और उसे आशियाना बनाने वाला था. बस थोड़ी फुर्सत, बस थोड़ी मुसाफिर, बस थोड़े दोस्त, बस यही मिल जाए तो जिंदगी मिल जाए, तो जिंदगी मिल जाए.
Nice. Or the way you have connected 2-3 things. But I thought कि वक्त वाला point will come again and again, but वक्त वाला point just came twice. कि इतना public है फिर भी watch वाला point. But again मकान खरीद लिया उसको फिर that was and again that's what a writer takes place because
At the end of the day, what I feel is a writer's job is to not only write what's good for the public, but also write what would make the public think. At the end of the day, today, if even you guys go at your place and think, hey, is life really like this? Is life really that materialistic? Then also my purpose is solved.
yeah.
My purpose is not going around on roads and selling out tickets of hundreds and thousands of people. That's something I have dreamed of. But currently my point is influencing people mind. Because nowadays what we consume is really garbage. We consume really materialistic things.
So can you just explain this point to the audience instead of we know this to a certain extent for the audience if you can?
Sure. So basically, nowadays whatever content we consume has basically a price tag on it. So, for example, you seeing a review of some luxury clothes, you seeing something where just because brand ka naam hai so there is this brand called Supreme. The whole ideology of the brand is scarcity is the ideology. People go after just for the brand. So my point,
Red color.
even the hoodie right now I'm wearing, is from, let's say, a brand called US Polo. So this is a quite established brand. So people seeing me in this won't see Chirag, would see a person who's wearing a US Polo. Then they will see think, "Arey, iske paas bahut paisa hai."
Yeah.
Even if we see someone going in a BMW or a Lamborghini, and we see it.
Exactly, but we are not talking about the things. Is wealth only money? At the end of the day, for me, wealth is not only money. Money is a big part and money is an important part. Today, you guys sitting here talking to me, money is an equation in like whole equation.
Yeah.
Money is a component.
Yeah.
पैसा सबको कमाना है, but सिर्फ पैसा नहीं कमाना. You have a lot of things in front of you. You have to develop with the money. So currently, me doing something for money, but I also have my soft part where I go to podcast and talk with people. Where I go and help out my friends who can't really write well. I help them in their writings. I write poems for my friends. Why am I doing this? I'm not doing this for money. I'm getting good amount of money from it.
Yeah.
I'm doing this just because I have to. Or else कौन करेगा ये सब?
How?
If everyone runs behind money, who will do the noble task of the whole society? Yesterday, 2 days ago, I performed for 40 kids who 20 kids from that didn't even know what it means. When I asked them, have you guys traveled from a place? Only 20 of them raised their hands. I performed for such a crowd and I didn't wanted anything. I didn't wanted money. I didn't wanted claps, anything. But the whole 40 kids, at the end of night, they all give me a round of applause. And at the end of the day, that's what I want.
That satisfaction is like you can't count it money.
You can't buy it.
Can't even buy it, but that satisfaction you can't like तोडू नाही शकत आपण पैशामध्ये घेणं असं.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, I feel do something that makes you happy and not just rich. Being rich is not being happy. Being rich people, rich friends who are saying कि ना life में कुछ बराबर नहीं है. But people say तुम तो rich हो ना, तो rich होने से happiness नहीं आता.
Yeah, that doesn't come from my hand, but obviously. School and education. I want to ask you about numbers. And people give a lot of value to numbers. So again, also subscribers or likes, whatever, numbers to what value. What is your take on this?
I feel that more than numbers, I really like to use the word milestones. For my thing, I like keeping milestones. Because एक बार तो milestone रखो ना, तो फिर तुम्हें उसके उधर जाने के लिए कुछ inspiration मिलता है. So now I have a page on Instagram. I guess it would hit 1,000 followers in some days. So I put up a story saying, let's say 40 followers left to 1,000.
Yeah, I know.
Yes. So I said, guys, share it with your friends because 1,000 is my only milestone. After that, जो भी आ रहा है ना, it's just extra people coming in because they like the content. But after 1,000, I don't have anything to do with numbers.
And even about this milestone thing, the number thing is totally opposite because numbers तुझ्यासाठी वेगळे आहेत, माझ्यासाठी वेगळे आहेत, पण milestone आपला प्रत्येकाचं वेगळं आहे. So ते compare नाही करू शकत आपण.
Exactly. See, my simple point is, I really hate this concept of marks. My point is, how can you judge two people who are really different from each other? If you come from a really different socioeconomic background, you come from a really different background, your surname is different. So why are we writing the same exam and when you get some good marks and I don't? You are getting more grades and I don't. Let's say I don't like a particular, let's say I don't like science. Why am I getting judged on not liking science or not scoring good in science? I agree that there is a competition. Competition is necessary because to say you get the good people on the top, आगे आते हैं लोग, and all of that part is good enough. But we are so concerned about marks. But if you don't score well, I don't know if I should share this. But my friend recently competed suicide. And it was really difficult for me because he was like a batchmate of mine and very coaching.
I see this guy.
Yeah, and I feel
He wrote any letter.
he hasn't still written, but I guess he must have been going through some insane educational pressure because he was writing an advisor. But my point is exactly that it's so difficult market out there because everyone is concerned about numbers. A YouTuber is concerned about his likes and views. A writer is concerned about how many copies of the books are going to sell. A person who is, let's say, on Instagram is concerned about how many likes and followers that a person would get. So my point is that try to think only one number that I like is how many people have I influenced. How many people are really talking about things that I'm posting. So let's say if even 3 of you today go out and tell people what I talked today, then also it's good enough. I don't care about if people like my post or not. If my post made even a tiny bit of, even your insights, squirrels are sharing that post, then also it's good enough. And at the end of the day, that's the only number that matters. However,
even about this suicide rate, it's so depressing to hear about someone you know, or even if you don't know, like the Chirags incident. Even if now I watch this movie or this song, that's the one thing that stuck in my mind, and I feel bad for that. I don't know why. I didn't even know.
It actually ends up spoiling the whole vibe of the room. Like you can feel right now.
Yes.
We are talking in a funnier way. We're talking in a greater attitude where I love it laughing. Even the cameraman was laughing a while. So we can surely say that has crushed and that has come to a serious
by the thought of thinking what that person will be going
through.
It's really dangerous because he must be going through some mountains of problems. No one understood those problems. I feel I'm not really eligible to talk about mental health or let's say suicide prevention. But I would just say if you need the slightest amount of help, take that help. Take it from a good medical professional. If you want to talk to someone, even if you drop a message in my inbox, it would be
anyone can go in the present room.
Yeah, it would be always open to good conversation and productive.
We might ask you who's this, but it's okay. We might even come to it. Sir, आपने vlog podcast में बोला था.
It would be fine.
Yeah, honestly, it sounds funny because I end up making everything funny. I don't know why. My life is also.
I do this thing a lot because what happens is followers follow हो जाता है. But then if someone drops a message, then it's really difficult to remember their face. It's for me it's really difficult to remember. Like faces के बाद names, so it's too difficult to remember. So even if I had a cup of chai with you yesterday now, if you drop me a message on WhatsApp, it would be difficult because I don't know who that person is just from the number, right? So I would say, hey, who's this? Who's this? And if I don't, सामने से reply नहीं आना, then I get anxious. What if that person is offended?
The person was very
exactly.
What if I had an actual good time with him?
Exactly.
Say. Anyways.
About the garbage content wala point that you guys mentioned earlier, even this suicide is a part of it, but other things, the content creators, they only, or even the news media, journalism.
So that is the whole different point. There's a difference.
What's happening is now everyone is
it's mostly negative. Very less positive.
I will just tell you one thing. Everything works on engagement. So the more anyone who won't agree here, but ये ट्रुथ है कि रास्ते पे अगर फाइट चालू हुआ तो लोग सराउंड करके देखेंगे. Now that's negative, but still, so negative things give you more engagement. So, for example, on social media, if tomorrow, let's say, I post a picture with Lamborghini, Pranav would look at it for a minute or two, see, bro, ये कल बंदा मेरे साथ बैठा था बात करने को, आज इसके वजह से महंगी गाड़ी कहाँ से? So, what these social media companies do is, they target you with that type of content if you look at it for a longer period of time. So, they target you with Ferraris or the things like that, because they know you inside out, right? They know who you are talking to. They know your weak points. They know your strong points. So I really love this thing called star candies. So the candies that are like the star candies, I really love them. So now my Instagram feed is all about those star candies, and I look at it a lot because I love eating those candies. But in India, you don't get them easily. So अभी मेरे feed पे star candies ही आते हैं. So the whole point of these companies now is to just earn revenue from advertisers. And advertisers कब पैसे देंगे जब लोग ज़्यादा टाइम ये प्लेटफॉर्म पे रुके और ads देख रहे हैं. And same as with the television. You know, when television started in India, its main competitor was Doordarshan and the private networks. So Doordarshan हो गया, ZTV हो गया. But now television का main competitor is Sasural Cinema. So if the main competitor is Sasural Cinema, then they have to produce content that's like Sasural Cinema.
And Sasural Cinema was shit.
Yeah, but still, people watched it, right?
Bro, she became Nagin. Damn Nagin.
I have no idea.
And my aunt used to watch it. Like, I was in my native place for my diploma. And like, I asked her, "Ki, what is there to watch in this?" And she told me कि इनको देख के एक क्या होनहार बहू कैसे बन जाए. मतलब वो सांप है. होनहार कैसे रहेगा?
I guess my ex-girlfriend took a lot of inspiration from that and turned it into a real.
I took a movement to it. Nice. Oh my god.
So yeah, it's all about engagement. So अगर लोग ज़्यादा टाइम stick हो रहे हैं ना, so you know how viewership on television is counted. It doesn't matter if इधर कुछ लगा है. So there are a set of 10,000 houses जिधर एक TRP meter लगा होता है. So that TRP जिन घरों में 24 घंटा टीवी चालू होता है ना, उन घरों में वो TRP मीटर लगाया जाता है. और उसके बाद वो मीटर जहाँ पे लगाया जाता है, वहाँ का रीडिंग कलेक्ट करता है. And now they understand from that reading कि ये घर में सुबह ये लगता है. हाँ, तो वो 10,000 हाउसेस का जो रीडिंग होता है ना, वो accumulate करके वो चैनल्स को रैंक्स देते हैं.
Okay.
So
that is total rating word. So
yeah, that's TRP. That's how TRP works. But so it doesn't matter what you see here. So वो 10,000 houses ही काउंट करते हैं पूरे देश का TRP. So वो houses को भी ब्राइब किया जाता है कि you watch ये चैनल ज़्यादा. So there was this whole scam beach, remember that? The TRP scam that was going on. This journalist, Anand Goswami was also inside for that scam in jail. So, yeah, it's a separate topic altogether.
We will make a podcast on Anand Goswami with this guy soon.
So, Anand, if you're watching, please don't shout.
And one more thing, if you want such kind of podcast, please make sure you hit the like button. We need a goal of 150 likes for this podcast. If we get that, we will surely make sure that we'll call Chirag and talk about Costco.
So yeah, it's all about तुम लोग जितना ज़्यादा टाइम स्पेंड करो उतना ज़्यादा तुम लोग को ऐसा dangerous content देखने. Exactly, that's the whole deal. So you won't get like my poem won't get pushed, but a boy or a girl dancing on a trending music track won't get pushed.
Or else, more precisely, there was a trend of eating soap.
Yeah.
People used to eat soap because
Tide pods.
ASMR उसका बहुत अच्छा सुनाई देता. They never used to gulp it, but they used to eat it. But they used to chew it. And that used to look very weird for us as a viewer. But if you listen it, that was little bit mentally soothing or anything.
Good for them.
And my brother used to show me, bro, they gay some scenes. And I was like, wow. This is nice. But anyways, if we keep on talking now, this will just go on hours and hours and hours. So I think we should just
Yeah.
पहला podcast है.
What would you like to tell the new writers? Like, even my sister she is not like you, but she writes on her own some poems and some poems. But असा एक पिरियड आलेला की जेव्हा तिला काहीच सुचत नाही. ती शेअर नाही करायची ना, that's fine. पण ती स्वतः पण काहीच लिहायचीच नाही.
That I think audience tendency.
There is a thing called writer's block.
Writer's block.
So you know, the simple and the most, the biggest advice to the writers is post your content out there. Let people see it, let people judge your content. Because the things that you feel are shit may turn out gold to other people. So I had this line in my poem कि आज का people ना बन जाए गंगा सुन. So don't think of things around कि ये shitty है, चलेगा ही. डाल दो ना, shit है तो shit समझ जाएगा तुम्हें. अगर अच्छा होगा तो वो अच्छा work करेगा. And the point about writer's block is do one thing. There is this thing called element poetry. So element poetry is basically, this is a cup, it has purple color. I will write a poem around purple and a cup. So my poem should have the words purple and pepper. So उससे क्या होता है? You just go around looking at the cup and you start writing poetry. So what is cup associated with good rains? So चाय आता है cup में आता है. Good rains में कुछ cup में आता है. So उससे क्या होता है? You start thinking fast because you have something to write up. And उससे you जितना ज़्यादा you do the elementary thing now, उससे ज़्यादा you get ideas. And don't take tension. ये सब आएगा तब आएगा. It's not like ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि ये ऐसा ही होना चाहिए.
That's fine.
And even I feel कि if you are having a blog in your life, anywhere, whether it's a writer blog or content blog, when it comes now to you back, okay, now your ideas are popping in your mind. It comes with a huge flow.
That's true.
And when it doesn't come, नहीं तो देने वाला जब भी देता है चप्पर पाड़ के वहाँ scene happens and it has happened with me pretty much times when I come to a point where I think I should write rewriting or maybe and that eventually works on and that happens to be very positive.
And don't think of it content creation as a really serious job. It's not. It's really something you make that's relatable. Don't try to be superficial.
Until and unless you have responsibilities.
Yeah. Don't try to be superficial because that doesn't work. You can't make something that's not relatable to you. Because many people used to ask me, Chirag, why don't you?
The main point is it's your thoughts only what you're putting down on the paper. So what you don't believe in or what you don't think about, you can't write about
So
it.
many people used to ask me, Chirag, why don't you do political jokes? Are you afraid of someone? I was like, it's not about being afraid, but because my life is not political at all. I don't have a place where people come and discuss politics a lot in my area. So my point was, what is my life about? My life is about how I'm miserably feeling at the gym. How my mom is a complete, a funny machine. She has a lot of funny things going on around her. Then how middle class am I? So I was like, why can't I talk about that thing? So I kept talking about that and that became funny when it was actually true. So how I had some failed relationships and how did that go? And it actually went well and my ex-girlfriend even texted me saying, you made a content out of me. I was like, yeah, I did. That's the only good thing I got from the relationship.
Are you sure that was a message? Because I thought you were
No, we're good friends now.
Yeah, but that is also
I
important.
believe in loving animals.
After this, you will get another text, I think.
You use me again.
That's so good.
It's okay. On that note, thank you so much for coming back. On that note, thank you for coming on this podcast. I'm pretty sure this is one of the 20s arranged on a podcast. I'm not numbering it right now because it is not sure that when I upload exactly what's the number because there are few podcasts which are yet to go online and they are making a series which are like planning. And it was great time with you. Just serious. And we are expecting you to come again in the 30s wala list. In the 40s wala list. Because again, I feel strongly that when it comes to a writer or a poet or someone who is creating out of his brain, उनके साथ बात करने का कुछ अलग ही किक है. अलग किक है. So thanks so much for coming and thank you so much for having your first podcast with us. And it was a great time.
Same here. It was a pleasure having you.
And good luck.